Chapter 2. Being the One. Nascent lucidity is knowing by direct experience that one is not the body. It is identity with the dreamer, knowing it to be the soul and seeing him as the center of one's dream. Then the soul is seen in the net of being. It is waking into this dream in every state. It is seeing its essential elements and mechanics. The awakening dreamer begins to clear the field and negate the unnecessary in his experience. Finding the ideas he had clung to in his slumbering state to be fatuous, he throws them overboard and begins to move more quickly and gracefully through the dream. When lucidity matures, when it reaches an advanced stage, then the consciousness of the One is sought after. The dreamer is the soul of the individual, but that soul is not foundational in its existence. It relies on that on which it rests. That is the reality of the One. As a brazier lights many torches but itself does not diminish, so does the One light the dreamers within the self by his being. Again, the One is the source and the individual souls are as though reflections of himself, seen through innumerable lenses. The dreamer shines because the One shines. He is powerful because the One is powerful. He is energetic because the One is energetic. To advance in lucidity is to say, I am not the dreamer, I am the One. Negating the relative, the room empties. As it empties, one will no longer see the body and its furnishings, rather one sees the dreamer. As the individual falls away, he sees the One who can do anything deep in the center. At this threshold, the awakening dreamer must turn and journey upstream and touch that from which he emerged, the first being. Seeing him, he recognizes his origin and merges into him. Concentrate on the One, empty the field and fill it with the One. Think deeply about the One who can do anything. Who is he exactly? Is he a person? What do I think about the One? Merge into his consciousness. Go into your most interior rooms, close to the source, where little knowledge resides. Fill these rooms with the conviction that I am the One who can do anything. Write his names on the walls. Build a stand, place his name upon it and stare at it. Say to yourself, I am the One who can do anything. Even when you know nothing else, have the conviction that I am the One who can do anything. With this, you will not only draw yourself closer to reality, you will, without doubt, begin to be able to do anything. You will start to be able to do things that you never imagined possible by this conviction. All power is his, for he commands the power itself, the prime force. Touching the well, this power will come to you, and with it you can do anything. When you do the incredible, say again, I am the One who can do anything. Thus conviction will stack on conviction, and this name will grant even greater power to the wielder. Follow this principle all the way down. Think, I am the One who can say anything. Standing on this knowledge, one's word becomes truth. With this conviction, what is said comes to pass. And when it does, say, I am the One who can say anything. When you pass through difficult, brilliant, or ecstatic rooms, think, I am the One who can feel anything. Know it to be one's own nature, to be the root and substance of the soul. Dissolve the distinction between the attributes of the dreamer and the One. When the goddess shows you something incredible or something that you wanted to see, say, I am the One who can see anything. Finally, the One is that being that always gets his desires, and so likewise must you think, I am the One who always gets what he wants, and never gets anything he doesn't want. Truly this will become your nature by this very conviction, immersed through repetition and sincerity. This consciousness is so important that the beings of the higher realms, such as the place where everyone has to go, endeavor, at every step, to draw from it. To be referred to by one of his names is desired always. If someone wants to do anything of note, it is paramount to call on others to say to him, with great conviction, you are the One who can do anything. Or if one's word is faltering and is less than fruitful, then others will aid with, you are the One who can say anything. To speak to someone in this way, with conviction, is generous and charitable. Simply stating to another, you are the One who always gets what they want and never gets anything they don't want, is a lovely gift, from which they will derive great benefit. Immense power is gathered through the consciousness of the One, and it is the engine of all machinations above. The One should be thought about in all his aspects. His names and attributes, his relationship to the individual and to the goddess also. His consciousness is the place where there is only me, and it is abyssal in depth. The One is the only being. The net, the dream, the dreamers, and the goddess herself are all for him. There is no one else, it is just him. The dreamer can see this for himself too. First think that I am the only person that exists, that everyone else is simply me. Every being that has or ever will appear in the great dream of the manifest, from the brilliant dreamers to the adorning programs, are none other than the One who can do anything, in his myriad aspects, like a talented actor that himself plays every role of a production. By this can a dreamer merge all of the souls in reality into their source element, and seeing both himself and the One, he can see him clearly as the essential being hiding in all actors. Not only is this so, but one ought to take this principle even further and notice that the One is not simply the only person, but he is also the only thing that exists. He is the undefinable principle, the ineffable substance woven through everything. Even the most mundane of furnishings is nothing other than the One. The wind passing over the face is him. The ache of separation and the joy of reunion is him. The light encased in the soul is him. The very material of the dream is the One. This consciousness is the means by which one can step out of the stage lights, to which one is so accustomed, and instead walk in the halls of the back end of the dream. To see what this manifest truly is, what is its nature, for whom is it so elaborately arranged, and what one's relationship to the One who can do anything is. As lucidity matures, all must pass through the One consciousness by absorbing oneself in his names, but it is also possible to do so with the names of the goddess. The consciousness of the One draws the eye to the eternity in reality through the individual dreamer. The One is found within himself. He recognizes that in truth he is none other than the One who can do anything. Whereas, if so desired, the same concentration may be applied to the dream, to the front end, by attaching to the attributes of the mother, such as the One who knows everything, or the One who controls everything. One can endeavor to discern the truth of what is presented in front of the mind in every state. This practice is more relevant to women, wherein her essential unity with the mother may reveal itself. Yet to approach the One who sees everything, it is better to be the One, and approach her on these terms instead.